You got a sec?
Huh?
What's wrong?
I mean,
Before we start the investigation, there's something I gotta tell you. You're my sidekick from now on.
Huh?
Your sidekick.
you know,
I'm more of a scientist kind of guy, so I'm not really cut out for investigations. That's a good quality to have for an
Listen up.
investigation. Plus, the first stage, the only stage fit for Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars, is the universe itself. So I'll leave the details to you. Save the path for my success. Or pave the path. I don't know what to do as your sidekick. Don't worry about it. I'll make all the tough calls. You just gotta do what I say. He loves to make decisions on his own, doesn't he? So,
leave it to me.
I'll take full responsibility. Since you're my sidekick, there's nothing to worry about.
Got it.
Alright, let's get started. First, we gotta check the file.
Okay.
Kaito making his sidekick like this. Could it be... Is he trying to help me? What's the matter? Let's check the Monokuma file already.
Okay.
Kaito's behest, I looked over the Monokuma file. Do you think Kaito's playing some fucking, like, mad long con here? Victim is Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. The body was discovered in the gym. The cause of death was drowning. His body was consumed by piranhas until only bones remained. No other injuries can be confirmed at this time.
Come on, man.
There's less written here than before. I've got a bad feeling about this. Yep. Time of death. Not there, as usual. Yep.
Remember.
The thing is, as soon as they start telling you, like, as soon as a dialogue line comes up that's like, it's exactly 9 o'clock. It's like, I see. Time frame's gonna be real important soon, huh? Previous Monokuma filing indicated Rantaro's time of death, correct? But the file this time doesn't indicate a time of death. Did Monokuma mess up? No. Monokuma told us he wouldn't give us any information that would reveal the culprit.
But
Thinking about it that way, it implies the information would be damning evidence for the culprit. So that means the key to this case is the time of death.
Well done.
There you go, I knew I picked a good sidekick. There's one more thing in the file that catches my eye. Cause of death. It says drowning, but if that's the case, we might be able to unravel the case from there. Yeah, like...
All right.
Let's get to it. Alright, now that we're done with the Monokuma file, we can start the investigation. My first command to my new sidekick is, investigate everywhere and find clues. Great. So it's Peep's body, huh? Oh no, the fish did die. Okay. It's the large water tank from the escape trick. The glass is broken and it's in bad shape.
Come on, man.
Do you guys really need to break the glass? Everything's soaked now. I know. Well, if we had left Ryoma's... Oh god, Jesus. Ryoma's body there, we wouldn't have been able to investigate.
That's right.
I guess it would have taken too long to just empty the whole tank with a bucket. It was a lot of cleanup, but at least we can investigate the tank now. It might be a clue, like this giant panel at the bottom. Yeah, maybe that's a clue. Because we broke the glass, there isn't much of anything left in the tank. I should investigate the area thoroughly. So what's up with this? There's a square pane of glass at the bottom of the water tank. Doesn't look like a broken piece. The other fragments are far more random than this. It's nearly impossible for the broken water tank to produce such a perfect square of glass. Yes, obviously, fucking Sherlock. What is it? Alright, we don't know. Excellent. Good talk. So, I mean... maybe this was, like, segmented off with the glass. So that he wouldn't get eaten in there before he got dropped down. Unless there is some other way to get into the tank. Is there anything suspicious about this curtain? It's been bothering me. What was that curtain for? It's in order to hide the water tank. When Himiko was performing her escape, this was closed to prevent us from seeing. Those are the worst kinds of tricks. You know, where they just, like, go off-screen for a minute. Like, alright, gee, what a magic trick. Some kind of clue. I don't believe so. I don't see anything suspicious about it. I was hoping you'd pull it back, to be honest. Like... Ryoma's body is nothing more than a skeleton now. Not even a shadow of what he was. The heck is this? Is this really Ryoma? I didn't see the moment it happened, so I can't believe it. Oh, no. Kaito's gonna incriminate himself by saying something like, when he dropped into the tank, isn't he?
Okay.
I'm certain of it.
Remember.
Everyone watching the show witnessed it. We saw Ryoma become nothing but bones.
Damn.
Let's all remember that Kaito didn't see Ryoma die. It's probably gonna be how he fucks himself. I can't believe he died in such a gruesome way. The water filled with blood so fast we didn't see the whole thing, thankfully. But the skeleton is unmistakably Ryoma's. I know he wanted to die, but he didn't have to actually go and do it. I don't think that's right, Kaito. Ryoma wasn't trying to die. He said as much. He was jealous of us who wanted to live. What do you mean he was jealous? I'm positive Ryoma wanted to join us. That's why he needed a reason to live. So that he could have the same feelings we do. So that he could have the he could have that reason to keep going. To fight alongside us. Then he was a real idiot. Who cares if you don't have a reason to live? Can't your reason for living be anything simple like good food or your friends? Damn it, that idiot. Ryoma's belongings are gathered together. His clothes, his monopad, and the key to his room. Yes, of course. What's in his room to investigate? We'll find out. We should find out whose video Ryoma had. You think Ryoma was killed because of that video?
No.
I can't say for certain, but we should check. Although he may have had my video. If that were the case, I might become a suspect. There's no thinking about that right now. So we're not taking like anything else from here? Okay. So the cuffs. Handcuffs? Why are there handcuffs here? Still locked, and there are small scratches on them. Cuffs appear to be stainless steel, so not too hard to scratch. They must have been scraping against something hard or sharp. What are those What are those handcuffs? Were they in the tank? They are still in them, in fact. Yes. I've never seen handcuffs in the warehouse. Where'd they come from? They're probably from the magic room. There weren't any in the warehouse. Where did they come from? If they weren't in the warehouse, another place that might have handcuffs is. Could it be he's a prisoner? Ryoma's lab wasn't just for the ultimate tennis pro, but also for the ultimate prisoner. So perhaps some element of that was in his lab as well? Like, the ultimate magician should honestly have handcuffs. You know? Bucket! It's a bucket full of piranhas. Gonta said that he picked up all the piranhas and put them there. Can't believe Gonta would do that with his bare hands. No way, yes I can. And I think the Ryoma is inside their stomachs. I don't even feel like eating them. Why would you even consider eating them in the first place? Only the strong can survive in this world that Atua has created. The least we can do is pray for Ryoma's soul so that he may enter Atua's kingdom.
Come on, man.
Can we really go there looking like this? Those piranhas sure were a miraculous mystery. Maybe Atua was behind those videos too.
Huh?
What are you talking about? I noticed it right as the show started.
What a surprise!
I feel like there are more piranhas today than yesterday than when we were preparing.
No.
Now, was it more piranhas, or were the piranhas that were in there just squished up against the side so it looked like there were more? Did they multiply overnight? There's no way they could reproduce that fast. Compared to yesterday, the piranhas looked super crammed into that tank. This makes sense. You know, we got a strange piece of glass. They looked cramped.
Dear, dear.
The water was too murky, so I couldn't tell how many more piranhas there were.
Oh my!
But anyway, it was super cramped.
What a surprise!
We get it. More piranhas than yesterday. There might be something to that. Yeah, not so much that there were more, but you know. What you got cooking up there? You should investigate the stage. I'm certain there's a clue there. Yes. What you got cooking?
Hey.
You were helping set up the show, right, Kirumi? Did you hear anything about the trick?
I do not agree.
No, I did not hear a word. Furthermore, my help consisted of sewing the banner and curtains, so I do not know the details of her trick. I see. Well.
All right. Listen up.
Good talk. This is the timer that was counting down the escape trick. I didn't realize it was also a timer to reveal Ryoma's body. I guess. Oh, that's not something. There's a curtain covering it, but I believe there's a window on the other side. What's the matter? You want to check that window out? Yeah, but it's too high up to reach, huh? Yeah, it's pretty high, even higher than the piranha tank. Higher than the piranha tank. That's right. There was a ladder next to the stage. I'll go get it. He returned carrying the ladder that was set up beside the stage over his shoulder.
Hey, so
But you know, shouldn't the sidekick be the one bringing the ladder?
Thank you.
I suppose so. Thank you.
You can just barely reach the window with this. And if you open the curtain... Oh, the window is open.
if the window's open, does that mean the culprit used it?
Is the top of the tank open? The culprit may have gone in and out through this
So
window.
what's on the other side of the window?
I can't see much. But I think it's the pool.
A pool, huh? I heard we had one here somewhere. All right, let's check it out later. The culprit probably went through there.
Oh, wait. What is this?
Hmm? What's up?
Nothing. It just looks like marks on the window frame.
The window frame has distinct abrasions, perhaps scratched by something. We got scratches on the cuffs and the window, huh? This might be related to the case. So what about the tank? Is the top of the tank open?
Hey!
You done investigating the window? I'll put the ladder back. Yeah, that'd be great, thank you. Yeah. When I stood on the stage and looked up, the piranha tank was directly overhead. It was set up so that the bottom would open when the timer had reached 0. The bottom is open now and the tank is empty. It doesn't look as though it has a lid. I can see the ceiling straight through. I see. So somebody could have chucked him in. But they need to get the glass in there as well, assuming that's what happened in there. Only the front side of the glass is made of glass. The other sides are made of wood. So the piranha tank had no lid, and only the front was made of glass.
Hey, so...
Oh yeah, the tank was from Himiko's research lab. Kaito, you helped carry supplies for the show, right? Yeah, me, Kibo, Himiko, and Anju. It was a lot of work. But I just helped carry it. I wonder how they hung it from there.
You know...
It was a heavy tank full of water and piranhas. It couldn't have been easy to lift. It seems this is where the lighting batten for the gym is attached.
It seems as if...
The control panel on the side of the stage allows you to raise and lower the batten. It seems they lowered the batten, attached the piranha tank to it, then raised it again. I never knew lighting battens were sturdy enough to lift a tank like that.
That is correct.
Since it was built to lift heavy objects, it is probably quite sturdy. Are we all done here? Let's go. So do we leave? Still things to investigate. We got a light panel.
Huh?
What is this?
That is...
Dude, it says what it is. There's the control panel for the stage lights. I see. Good talk. There's a ladder here. I wonder if it was used to set up the show. Great talk, great talk, great talk. Fucking astounding. Alright, I guess it's time to just talk to the boys.
How can this be?
Gonta could have saved him. No, Gonta should have saved
What
him.
happened?
Gonta, what's wrong? When piranhas attacked Ryoma, if Gonta had dived into tank, Gonta could have helped Ryoma, but Gonta got scared. He was already dead, it's okay.
Idiot. Come on, man.
A man shouldn't apologize so easily. Toxic masculinity. And even if you had jumped in, they would have just eaten you
That's
too.
true.
Yeah, and from what I read in the Monokuma file, you couldn't have saved him anyway. Really? Does it say that in Monokuma file?
No.
You haven't read the file?
Gonta
Gonta can't read.
Dumbass.
What are you talking about? If you got time to apologize, you got time to read. If you think you can't help them, work till you can. That's what you can do. That's right, Gonta. You're a huge help. There's some information that only you know after all. Information only Gonta know?
Remember,
During the show, you went up on the stage. That was about 20 seconds before the piranhas dropped, right? Cause Gonta worry about
Could it
Himiko.
be-
Did you see inside the tank? Did you see Himiko or Ryoma?
No.
No, Gonta see no one in tank. Gonta kinda surprised. You can...
But you know...
But when the piranhas were dropped in the curtains opened, Ryoma was in the tank, right? Yeah, that right.
So...
Then when did Ryoma get in there? You didn't see it happen? Gonta don't know. Everyone see Ryoma in tank when the piranhas drop in. After that, Gonta should have watched tank better.
Dumbass.
Uh-huh. You right.
You know...
This is a problem. Now I'm even more stumped. Even if Himiko's disappearing was part of the underwater escape act, How did Ryoma get in the tank? Was that part of Himiko's trick? I mean, technically yes, though I doubt she knew it was there. I'm positive that mystery will be an important point of this case. Yeah, you know. Now can we leave? No. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Like I thought.
Uh-huh. You're not gonna be. Ryoma was a former apprentice of Himiko, vowed revenge on him. Look alike to sabotage your show. Sure, right. Okay, like, it's probably only these two, to be honest, like... That's right, we need to ask Angie about the stage. Oh no, we need to ask Kibo as well. Hey Angie, I want to ask you some questions about the stage. I was in charge of all the art. I even built and painted the stage. Then did you know anything about Himiko's trick? How it worked, perhaps?
No.
I don't know the trick. Himiko only said it was magic. I see. Suppose you didn't tell Angie the secret either. You asked others to help you with the preparations, right?
Yep.
We started paperwork yesterday. Lots of people helped out. Like when we were moving the heavy tank and the stairs from Himiko's research lab. Me and Kibo helped with that. The tank had a pulley, but because it was so huge, it was still a lot of work.
Right.
And I asked Kirumi to sew the curtains because I hate sewing.
Thanks, B2A2.
So basically, it's all thanks to Atua that the show was a success. Yeah, huh. Was it really a success? By the way, were the piranhas your idea?
Yes.
On its own, the Underwater Escape Act is no different from a normal magic show.
So divine.
I thought it would make the show more exciting and divine if we used piranhas.
Atua has
That's what
spoken.
Atua told me. So Atua gives you that kind of advice too, does he? And about the piranha tank and the timer, those were from Himiko's lab, correct?
Of course.
Yep. According to the piranha tank's manual, it's synced up with the timer. When the timer goes off, the bottom of the piranha tank will open automatically. I see. That means most of the equipment came from Himiko's lab.
Then?
And right when we finished the prep work and were about to take a break, Gonta captured us so we couldn't rehearse at all.
Jeez.
When Gonta let us go, it was already nighttime, so we couldn't go back to the gym.
You know,
Oh yeah, you can't enter the gym at nighttime.
Yup.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can, you know. So we decided to come to the gym today before the morning announcement.
Thank you.
Himiko and I were waiting for the gym to open. I was so relieved the set was intact. So no one could have snuck into the gym before those two got there. To be fair, they can't guarantee we would have discovered the window by the time she said this, I guess. So, you know, even though that sounds woefully stupid. What's up, Shuichi? Are you worried because of this confusing incident?
But...
Don't worry, it'll be fine. Huh? What?
Atua has spoken.
You have nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about? You read for a second, I got a sip.
No.
I am ready. Atua is truly a divine force to be reckoned with. Angie is starting to sound more and more creeping. Himiko! Are you ready for her to tell us nothing?
Himiko!
Don't worry, everyone is smiling. I don't see anyone. I don't think any of us can smile right now. If it's alright, are you ready to... Oh, this is Shuichi, not him. Are you ready to talk about the trick? We need to understand your trick.
What are you saying?
There's no trick. It was
man.
yeah, still saying that. No, Matt, it was magic.
I'll protect you.
The QA session is over now. Uh-huh.
jeez.
This guard is more strict than the security at idol events. That conversation went exactly as I expected it to. Although there are many unknown variables, the first thing we need to make clear is, when was Ryoma murdered? Well, in the middle of the show, obviously. Nope. Wrong. The culprit knew how Himiko's trick worked and took advantage of it to kill Ryoma. Technically true. In other words, everyone watching the show isn't suspicious. Lies.
But
Kaito, you didn't attend the show either, did you?
That's...
No, but I'm not suspicious. I forgot a promise, so I was just eating breakfast.
Of course.
You got it? I'm not suspicious. I do not understand how that explanation is supposed to convince me. Kibo does have a point. Nope, it could have been anyone. Doesn't matter.
All
Did I
right.
talk? Okay, yeah, I did talk to Kaito. Can I leave now? Okay. I'm gonna put her off till the absolute last. I never would have imagined such a cruel murder happening at such a fun show. Why did the culprit commit such a barbaric act? Did they wish to see us panic?
No.
I don't think that was the sole motivation. There was some other reason for it. And that reason must be related to Himiko's magic show. So that means the culprit knew of Himiko's trick and made use of it, yes. Did Himiko tell someone? Someone who thinks the trick is actual magic? Look, like, maybe, but they just put him in the tank. Since the show was used, we must investigate the trick as well. Kyo murmured to himself, then walked to the back of the stage. Is there anything to investigate backstage? You haven't looked? Oh, fuck! Huh. That's a little weird. This pretty long rope. What was this used for? I estimate it is roughly 65 feet in length. You can tell just by looking at it.
Of course.
I am well versed in ropes. I once visited a village where their use was commonplace. When it was time for me to leave, the women of the village all begged me to stay. Doubt. I find that deeply disturbing, but I have to... Anyway, what is this rope? Was he also tied in the rope? Also, like, you see that blatantly different colored panel on the wall? It's a puddle behind the staircase. This isn't a puddle from when we broke into the tank. The floor around it is completely dry. Perhaps someone who was wet was here doing something.
That's true.
Changing wet clothes.
But
Maybe maybe he doesn't necessarily need to have drowned in the piranha tank, does he? He could have drowned... What if he, like, drowned in the pool? No, you can't go in the pool that late. Oh, no, you can. It's at 10 you can't go in the pool. What if he died in the pool and then they used the rope to pull him over? Right? Maybe? Well, how would you get from the water tank to the space behind the staircase? Because, like, if they pulled him over by the rope, then, like, when he flops over to the other side, that could be what made that puddle on the floor. Or, I guess that... Wait. Is there a panel on the door? On the staircase as well? The staircase goes to the top of the stage. Inspecting it closely, I can see some place on the side are wet. Oh, never mind. It's just from when she came out of the tank. Never mind. That might have something to do with the puddle next to it. Yeah, never mind. Oh, I can see the hinges. Yeah, never mind. That's from Himiko. There's nothing strange about it from behind other than the large size. It's a normal tank. All sides of the tank seem to be made of a special type of glass. I see no hidden doors. Right. Where's my mouse cursor? Can I use it? No, apparently not. Or there is a door. Very mysterious. I wonder, did Himiko escape from the tank? No, she's dead now.
That's right.
Well, if we figured it out easily, it wouldn't be a magic trick. I believe that if we figure out the route Himiko took, we will discover how Ryoma got in there. It's true, there's a high probability that they used the same route. But I don't know. To reveal how Ryoma got into the tank, I need to reveal how Himiko managed to get out of the tank. But I don't think that's how she got in, or how he got in. I'm pretty sure he got dumped in. I've investigated everything to do with the stage.
Hey, so...
Can I look at that giant panel on the wall? Like, there are actually two really weird things back here you haven't looked at. How long are you gonna investigate here? We gotta find the culprit. Let's go. Guys.
Kaito.
No, guys. There's like a panel on the wall and the stair. There's still things to investigate. Who have we not talked to? I don't want to talk to Tenko.
Hey!
Flamoid, there's something you need to tell me. That's not a very polite way to ask someone for something. It's got nothing to do with the incident, but I heard Gonta captured you guys. The hell was that all about? I was running around, so I got no clue what happened. Yeah, tell me too. I was also running, so I don't know what went down. How did Mio escape from Gonta? She's not strong enough to fight him. Well, like, look. Gonta saw some things Gonta wasn't ready to see. You slimy shit. Chop chop. I suppose you could say that Gonta was tricked into kidnapping us. The first ones to get captured were Kibo, Kyo, Sumugi, Tenko, and I. Himiko and Angie were brought in later. From the gym, right?
Okay.
Exactly. And Kikochi left the room after around 9 p.m. So they must have brought in about 5 minutes before
If I
that.
remember correctly.
We were all forced to participate in Gonta's insect meet and greet. We were freed about an hour into the nighttime at around 11. So 9 to 11 p.m. everyone there had an alibi. And then those people without an alibi are me, Kirumi, Maki, and Ryoma. No, Kokichi also could have done this, though. Technically, they could have done it at any point, because, like, you know, they could have done it after we got out as well, but they probably did it during that period. I see you've learned what an alibi is, thanks to the previous incident. What the fuck is this insect meet and greet bullshit? Ha 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 ha. By the way, Mia, how were you able to get away from Gonta? Well, I had to use my secret woman weapon, and let's just leave it at that.
Wait!
What's a secret woman weapon? Is she trying to laugh it off?
Come on, man.
Shuichi, let's just leave her be. Listening to her will just tire you out. You're right. Okay. Finally, freedom. Our investigation's over. Who's the culprit? Eeny, meeny, miny. I can't say for certain yet. There are other places I need to investigate. You still don't know? I never thought detective work would be such work. So where else do we gotta investigate? First, the pool. They're connected to the window above the stage, so that needs to be looked at. After that, I wanted to go to Ryoma's room. We should also go to Himiko's room. You know, tennis lab, yeah. The handcuffs were found in the water tank, probably came from there. Is that everything? Last of all, the Ultimate Magician's Lab. I want to know more about Himiko's trick. If we go there, I'm sure there'll be some kind of clue. There was a door on the stairs, dude. What we gotta do? We still got a lot to do then, huh? We sure do. Good luck, Shuichi. After all, it's gonna be you doing all the heavy lifting here.
Don't screw
Right.
around.
What do you mean, right? Are you saying I'm useless? Yeah. Is there a right way to respond? No. Alright, let's go over to the gym. What have we got in here? So this is Himiko's research lab. What are we going to investigate again? The trick that Himiko used in her magic show. You know, the thing that, like, the only thing we've talked about? I need to figure out how it worked.
You know,
Well, you say that, but what if it was real magic with no tricks or mechanisms? Well, then at least we'll know. That would be a problem. But it's not just about the trick. I'm gonna ask that guy some questions. I would prefer if we didn't.
Shuichi!
Did you want to ask me something?
Okay.
I'll tell you anything you want to know. You are my favorite after all.
Hey!
I do, actually. It's about when we were kidnapped by Gonta yesterday. You snuck into our rooms to steal our motive videos, right? But is that all you were doing? You came back pretty late.
I see.
You want to know my alibi for nighttime yesterday? That's a good question to ask. The gym is off limits during nighttime, so Ryoma was probably killed before or after that. Which makes nighttime yesterday so suspicious, since everyone was doing their own thing.
hey,
And what were you doing? Be easier if I just explained, step by step, what happened while I was out last night. After you regained consciousness, Gonta brought Himiko and Angie. That was about 5 minutes before 9. Right after that, I left Gonta's lab and headed toward the dorms. I thought I'd be back in an hour, at the start of nighttime, but something happened. Right when I got into the entrance hall, Kirumi spotted me. That was right after I left Gonta's lab, so it was right around 9 p.m. She started throwing questions at me left and right, asking if I was up to no good. Then she started criticizing my behavior and lecturing me on my manners and relationships. These are all valid criticisms. Can you believe that? I mean, who does she think she is? My mom or something?
If I remember correctly...
Didn't you ask Kirumi to be your mom?
That's so mean.
She just kept talking. They finally let me go at 10 p.m. Wait, oh, then, not they. At 10 p.m. when nighttime rolled around. A whole hour? That's pretty sus. How many questions did you get asked? Well, only the first half hour was a lecture. Then we played tag for the other half. She was starting to bore me, so I turned around to leave, and then...
Please wait.
Stop right there. Our conversation is not over yet. I don't gotta listen to you. You're not worthy of lecturing the ultimate supreme leader. Come on, Miss Maid, catch me if you can. Is that a request?
So that means...
And then, I guess Kirumi decided to take tags super seriously. I tried my best, but in the end, she caught me a little before 10.
Disappointed.
Then she started lecturing me again and let me go when nighttime started.
So...
So, do your alibis hold up, even when she was chasing you around?
Maybe.
We ran into each other a bunch of times, so yeah, they should hold up. Then, from around 9 PM until nighttime, both Koichi and Kirumi have alibis. I would like to ask Kirumi to confirm this information. After Kirumi let me go, I finally went to the dorms and collected everyone's videos. By the time I returned to Gunta's lab, it was already 11. Then from 10 to 11, he doesn't have an alibi. Oh yeah, I did see something odd while Kirumi was lecturing me. Wow. I saw a half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in her underwear. It was too dark. I assume that's Miyu, but that seems a little more extreme than what she was saying. It was too dark for me to make out who it was, but I saw her walk around for a bit. Wonder who it was. Why was she walking around like that, either? Right? Like, if it was just to get rid of Gonta, why did she keep doing it? Maybe it was so she could keep her clothes dry if she was doing something? Nah, maybe not. Maybe that's going too much. You didn't get captured by Gonta yesterday, did you, Kaito? Where were you, and what were you doing? I was running around the whole time. I hid in bathrooms, bedrooms, all over the school. I see. Thoughts? What are you doing here, Smoogie? Well, I'm investigating. I know I'm plain, but it's plain to see I'm investigating. Is that so?
Hey, so...
Did you find any clues? I'm still thinking about that. I don't think you can uncover clues just by thinking about them. In fact, I still haven't found anything. Then get to it. But I think leaving that guy alone is just plain bad. So I decided to plainly keep an eye on him. That way even plain old me can help. Alright, so... Has anything actually, like, changed in here? Not really. Let's consult the tank, though. It looks like the same tank Himiko used in the show. I guess this one was a backup? That's what Himiko told me in Kiba when we carried the tank out of here. And perhaps if we investigate this tank, we can learn the secret of the trick. Is there a piece cut out of the back? Encouraged, I began walking around the tank. I was looking for anything that could be a switch or mechanism. What's this? There's a small segment of the tank near the top that opens up, but why open up there? Perhaps it isn't random. The segment had to be up here. So that's where you squeeze out. Like, how big is it exactly? I assume that's what you squeeze out of when you're performing the trick? Which is a little less than I thought it would be, given the staircase door it looked like. Alright, this elucidated nothing, so... What a huge saw. And I'm not really expecting anything to turn up here, but... You never know, right? Okay, alright. As expected. Kaito, do you have any thoughts? I doubt it, but you never know. Wait, did I click on the tank again? God damn it.
But you know...
Even if it's to solve this case, revealing Himiko's trick is... Well, it makes things kind of boring. Kaito, are you the type who wants to believe in magic? I think everyone wants to believe in magic. Kaito believes in Himiko's magic.
Idiots.
That's not what I mean. I was just thinking that her tricks are like magic that brings smiles to people. I guess you could think about it that way. Well, yeah, they're literally for entertainment. What do you mean? Besides, it's just like my dream to go to space. In what way? I believe I can travel across the Milky Way. I believe I will meet aliens. Flying around space with thoughts like that is the true spirit of adventure. So it's like that. Kaito, that's
You're so dumb.
the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Your idealistic dreams won't help this situation. Who you calling stupid? You. Alright, this was productive. So let's see, where else do we need to go? The dorms. Why can I not think of anywhere else? Before we go to the gym, let's check the tennis room. Since that, otherwise I'll just have to come back to the building anyway. The handcuffs were found in the tank, came from here. And if the handcuffs came from here, that means the culprit was here as well. They may have left a trace of evidence. Yeah, the net is down now.
What's the matter?
What's the matter, Shuichi? Nothing. Let's figure out the handcuffs. Is it wet over there? Are you... Please let me just look at the fucking net. Why? Why? We looked at the net earlier. Let me look at the fucking net. This is the first time I've been in here. Well, this is where the handcuffs came from, apparently. Seems a little weird to keep handcuffs in the shower room, but what would I know? We're like the ultimate prisoner's lab.
Hey, so...
Do you think it was made that way on purpose? Yes. Did they remodel the shower just for that?
Okay.
Yeah. Jeez, Monokuma's got bad taste. Well, we already knew that. Well, yeah, obviously. Why is the screw weird as well? Like, the others are all going in a different direction. Hey, Kaito, handcuffs hanging on the wall. Oh, looks like the ones in the tank. Oh, wait, are they the same? I mean, I ain't seen any others, dog.
Remember.
See, one empty hook. The handcuffs we found must have been hung here. Means the culprit was definitely here. Alright, what else are we looking at? Window has no vines or barbed wire or bars blocking it. Oh, is this the one that's over the... gym? Not the gym, the pool? Yes. This is probably that window. I should open it to make sure.
Just as I suspected. The window you can see from
Remember
the
to stay
pool is the
hydrated.
window to Ryoma's lab.
Alright, I'm caffeinated now. We're up on the 3rd floor, so we're pretty high up, yeah? If you did it just right, I think you could jump into the pool from here.
You're right.
Yeah, and you can swim at any time other than nighttime.
But
It said that in the school rules and the rules in the pool area as well. And see, well, I don't want to swim, so that doesn't really affect me. Wait a sec, what's this?
Hey, so...
Look, there's weird scratches on the window frame. Yo. Both frames? So there was something going between both of these windows?
Okay.
That's why the net's down. They used the net, didn't they, to get from here to the gym. That's down, and there's the same kind of scratches on both windows. They had to have used something long if they went between the two windows. It's got to have been the fucking net. You're right, there are definite abrasions here, similar to the ones that were on the gym's window. I'm positive these marks aren't the result of opening and closing the window normally. Well, thank you for your stellar interpretation. This window frame is sturdy as well. The gym's window frame was the same way. It looks like it would hold, even with a lot of weight on it. Oh, is that so?
Shuichi!
Now you understand, right, Shuichi?
Huh?
What?
Got it.
How amazing I am to have noticed such a super ultra important clue.
Kaito Momota.
It's all in a day's
Obliterating
work
stuff.
for Kaito Momota. I mean, I found a pretty important clue too, but I won't say that. Wait, there is? Oh, the sinks? It's Pretty big stone sink. You could fill up a lot. You could fill it up with a lot of water. What's this? Scratches on the stones. Looks like something was scraped against it.
So...
Why are there scrapes here, though? You're right. What made them? The scratch marks are clearly not natural, so they must have been by some kind of metal. That is interesting. Why are there scratches there? We came to confirm my suspicion about the handcuffs found in the tank, but we found even more important clues than I inspected. Together with the fact that this is Ryoma's own lab, there are too many points of concern to be mere coincidence. It must be important evidence. Seems like you figured something out. You seem more confident.
All right.
Let's go to the next place.
Okay.
Why the fuck are there scratches there, though? Alright, that's weird. Can I look at the net now?
Hey, so...
Where should we go?
Whoa!
Oof. She tripped over the net.
Hold up.
Something's caught on my leg. Oh, nope, never mind. Fucking steel cable. Well, I guess that would also work. Wait, did they take it out of the fucking... Did they take it out of the net? Is this for the tennis net? Man. Oh, fuck. Well, if I had read the sentence that was on screen, that would have answered my question, wouldn't it? Whoever left this area should have put it in the corner. The tennis net. Yeah. I should investigate this in detail. I wanted to do this. The reason I thought this room felt off is because of the net. Yes.
Okay.
But now the cable has been removed. So, like, someone took the cable off? Why would they do that?
Hey.
Kaito, can you help me? I want to measure how long this cable is. Huh? No need. It's about 50 feet long. What? I was in the tennis club till middle school, so I know how long the cable is. You were in the tennis club?
That's right.
That's why it pissed me off so much Ryoma was acting like that.
Hey.
Other than the fact that it was just being fucking weird, you mean? Did you know Ryoma? I never met him, but I heard a lot about him.
You know...
I mean, these days, there's no one who's played tennis that hasn't heard of him. He's been a tennis legend since middle school. He was like a hero to every tennis kid.
Jeez.
And then, once I finally got to meet him, he became a coward. That pissed me off so much I ended up being too hard on him.
Damn.
But regretting that now won't help. There's nothing I can do. So what's suspicious about the length of cable? Did something about it bother you?
No.
Nothing suspicious. Well, I've got something specific. Damn, if only I could remember what those measurements on the pool were. Nah, 50 feet has to be enough to get across. So detectives get bothered by small details, huh? Like an overbearing mother-in-law nitpicking a young wife. Awfully specific. Yeah, what is that? There's still other places left to search. Alright, so now it's, the gym and Ryoma's room. Is that it? Was there somewhere? I feel like I'm forgetting somewhere. Here it is.
So...
This is Ryoma's room, huh? So where's his video? I don't see it sitting anywhere. Maybe put it on his bookcase? Kaito opened all the drawers one by one, checking each of them. That's weird, I can't find it anywhere.
You're right.
I see, so we can't find it. That's alright. That's a clue in itself. What do you mean?
Hey.
Means someone took it? Yeah. You see, if we suppose the motive for the crime was the video, there's a high possibility that Ryoma had the culprit's motive video.
Remember.
If their motive video was left at the scene, they would have been immediately suspicious. There's no reason the culprit would leave behind that kind of incriminating evidence.
Okay.
And the video is not in the room, which means, just like we thought, the video was the motive.
Okay.
Yes, that's the best explanation I can think of.
That's my sidekick.
That's just what I'd expect.
Shuichi!
No.
Nothing.
So...
By the way, I was thinking,
I mean...
maybe we all should have watched those motive videos after all.
Huh?
What?
Nah,
They showed the most important people to us, right?
that's right.
So maybe we should have watched them. without looking away from the truth.
I mean,
At the time, I agreed with Kibo, but after thinking about it, I changed my mind.
right.
And if we were worried about watching them alone, we could have just watched them together. Watch them together? Yeah, we should have gathered together. We should have gathered together and watched all the videos. Share everybody's motives. Even if something you can't bear by yourself, it'd be possible with everyone. That's what cooperation is, right? That's what Kakichi was trying to do. Huh?
Hey,
Is interesting parallel. Kakichi was trying to get us to participate in a motive video viewing party of sorts. That's why he forced us into the same room. Do you think that was his way of cooperating? Do you think the same way? No, if that's what he wanted, he could have just asked. That's what a normal person would have done, but the thing is, he's not normal.
That's right.
Maybe he did want us to cooperate, but there's no way to know for sure. He'd never tell us. That's true. It's impossible to know what Kakichi is thinking. But I suppose he could have been acting in our favor for once. So, closet. Should investigate. Discovered several identical sets of clothes, just like my room. Yeah, my closet's like this too. It's packed with nothing but my uniforms. Really? Must be the same for everyone.
That's right.
There's no Cubs pad here, so the culprit must have taken it. Look at the bed just in case, you never know. Alright. Just the gym then. I still feel like I'm forgetting somewhere. Well, hold on, what the fuck is in the pool? This does have rope tied to it. Maybe I wasn't crazy. There's an inner tube floating in the pool. Looks like a big, sturdy rubber one.
See.
Maybe... maybe they... Because, like, why is there a rope on this? That implies they needed to do something with it in one of the windows. So, did they drag, like, Ryoma over it? Or did they try to use this to go across the gap, but the rope wasn't strong enough? Let me guess. Some idiots didn't clean up after themselves.
Rise and shine, or a sign.
Rise and shine. Don't look at us. I don't like water. I prefer juice. We get heavier when our cotton absorbs water. It makes losing weight a nightmare. I want to play in the water with everyone. It sounds fun. You know, Monodam might be onto something. I kind of want to go in the pool now. Yeah, who cares about losing weight?
You stupid.
Idiots, we're not here to play, we're here to smack these bastards into the pits of hell. We're the Mono Cubs, the meanest, nastiest, cruelest mascots around.
Dumbass.
If you don't get it, I'll throw you in the pool myself.
Please don't. Monosuke, please stop. Can't we all just get along?
What?
You saying that if we don't get along, I'll end up like Mono Kid?
So long. Farewell.
Farewell. That was it. So there was like actually no reason for that then. It was not one of the. It was one of us that put the inner tube there, not the Mono Cubs. Obviously, doesn't matter. The inner tube probably isn't related to the case. Oh, I'm sure. Absolutely. Of course not. Why would it be related? It isn't related. Isn't it related to? Isn't related to the case. If it were just for playing around, then why is there a rope tied to it? This is intriguing. Bits of fabric. Something floating in the pool. Looks like a piece of fabric.
Jeez.
It's just trash, right? There's nothing to be worried about. Why are you this way?
You know.
We're looking for the culprit. We don't have time to pick up trash. What's wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? Shut your fucking mouth.
Okay.
Ah, yes, but... Perhaps it's just my intuition, but it does bother me. Should learn to trust it sometimes. My intuition is the ultimate detective. Black piece of fabric. So... Oh, wait, can we look in here now? We didn't actually go in here earlier. This is the pool's equipment shed. What, huh? Is that... an electric air pump? I see, you could easily fill a large inner tube with this. There doesn't seem to be anywhere. There doesn't seem to be anything else worth inspecting. Alright, window. Oh, it's on, like, the middle part of the frame. Oh, that's not what I thought. That's the windows of the shower room in Ryoma's lab. I thought it was on, like, the base of the window frame. Well, but this still makes sense, like, just tied around that. You can see the gym's window over there. That's the window we investigated from on top of the stage in the gym. I mean, it's pretty high up. You wouldn't be able to reach it with just a ladder.
Okay.
I agree. The ladder only barely reached the window, and it was on the stage. If that's the case, then it might have been hard for someone to have gone through there.
Okay.
Yeah, you might be right, but they totally did. It's a large diving board. Nothing changed. The pool itself doesn't look like a normal school pool, more like a pool of the resort. So, now what? Do I look at the rules? Pool is 80 feet and 39 feet wide. 13 on each end. Something about the pool rules, they say.
No jumping in the pool, especially at nighttime.
Where'd you come from?
I mean, jumping itself is fine. If you want to jump in front of a car or a train, that's on you.
No, no, no.
But the pool is off limits at nighttime. See? No swimming at nighttime.
That would be a violation. Well, swimming is a violation. Coming to the room is not.
If anyone violates a school regulation, a campus-wide siren will blare.
Also, I presume a dead body wouldn't count as swimming. You know, just, you know.
And then that person will be ripped apart by the Xyz.
You'd go that far?
Well, so far the siren hasn't gone off, so no one's needed to be ripped apart. Yet.
Since that's the case, can we assume no one was in the gym or pool at nighttime?
At the very least, no one alive.
So, can a person not come into the room? Does it, like, could the person have, like, gone across the top on a rope? Or would that be a violation? So no swimming at nighttime. I just might play into the case.
Hey, so
Does this pool really have anything to do with the case? We all got... What the fuck is wrong with you? We got all psyched up about it, but it doesn't seem like there were any clues here. What the fuck? But that inner tube is still bothering me. I don't know what it tells us, but I feel like it's related to this case.
no.
If that inner tube is related to the case, the culprit is pretty careless. If it was related to the case, why didn't they clean it up? They couldn't.
So
Just leaving it sitting out like that? Don't you think that's straight up careless? They couldn't. It happened after nighttime.
No.
Even if they wanted to put it away, they couldn't. There's no pole or anything around here they could have used to get the inner tube.
Remember.
The water level is low, so you couldn't grab it from the tube, couldn't grab the tube if you did manage to bring it close.
but you know,
Then why not just jump in and fish it out? You're just the fucking worst.
oh,
That's right, they couldn't get in the water. Yes. Couldn't get in the water. Yes, I suppose you could think of it that way. So, saying it like that, I assume they can be in the room, they just can't go in the water. Seeing as you are hypothetically saying they could be on the edge, but not in it. We can't stay here forever, right? Let's go check the other places. Fuck me, what is wrong with me?
You're right.
Where else is left to go? Where else did we need to go? Oh, over here? To talk to Kirumi? You. What are you doing here, Kirumi?
You agree?
We all agreed to investigate with at least one other person present, yes? As she spoke, she glanced toward Maki. So you're staying with Maki.
got it.
That's good thinking. Hey, once we're done with the trial, can I get a massage? But of course, since you are here, Shuichi, may I ask you a question? The time of death was not provided, so I am questioning everyone in order to determine it.
What do you think?
When was the last time you saw Ryoma alive? right before I was kidnapped by Gonta yesterday, around 6 in the evening.
So...
Last time I saw him was before that. I didn't see him at all yesterday, actually. Then you are fine, Kaito. What's important is the last time someone witnessed him alive. The last time someone witnessed Ryoma. Gonta was the last to see him alive at around 8 p.m. yesterday. Ryoma managed to avoid being captured by him using his Shikuchi method. So Ryoma was still running after I got captured. Furthermore, 30 minutes earlier, Miyu saw Ryoma as she was fleeing from Gonta. In that case, Gonta's testimony is highly credible.
Yes.
Yes, we at least know that Ryoma was alive yesterday until 8 p.m. Okay. Now what? You wanna chat?
Hey,
What are you doing here? The same thing she's been doing the entire time. What do you mean? Earlier you said you weren't going to help us investigate. Were you serious about that?
What?
You'll be fine, even if I don't help, right? You're the detective, not me. Or do you think you can't solve this case on your own? That's completely different. This is... Yeah, it's pretty harsh, but my sidekick is working his ass off. Sidekick?
Got it.
Yep, Shuichi's my sidekick now.
Hey.
Shouldn't it be the other way around? The dumb one should be the sidekick.
So...
The dumb one? I'm more of a scientist type of guy, so this stuff really isn't my thing.
Well,
Wouldn't being a scientist be helpful for an investigation?
You know...
More importantly, why have you been here the whole time? Is there a reason?
I'd know.
Why do you care?
no.
I know why she's here. You all should know why she's here. You've been in here ever since this room opened up. Almost as if you're keeping watch. Yes, that's exactly what she's been doing. What do you mean?
I don't understand.
Is this an interrogation?
No.
No, that's not it. I'm just trying... Ugh. I'm trying to access my gamer fuel, by which I mean Monster Energy. It's quite an ordeal to open these games. No. That's not what I'm trying to do. I just wanted you to talk to me, Maki. If this has nothing to do with the case, please tell me.
Hey,
Huh. It's true that you don't want to help us if... You don't have to help us if you don't want.
is that all right?
But you should at least cooperate with our investigation.
Because...
Because all our lives are on the line.
Is that so?
Even if I did cooperate, I wouldn't be any help. Mostly because I've been in here for the last several days. I've only gone back to my dorm at night to shower, including last night.
Hey,
Then can I ask you, did you see Gonta at all? Gonta was searching the grounds last night, trying to capture all of
Why?
us. How were you able to avoid being caught?
I see.
Gonta did stop by, but I managed to chase him off somehow. All I did was tell him, if you lay a hand on me, you'll choke to death on your own tongue. That's all. So Gonta got scared off by that? Well, I guess he would hold back against a girl. That's true. As I listened to Maki's testimony, a question grew in my mind. Why did Maki not want to leave so badly? What reason did she have for that? I mean, like, look, the room's obviously fucked up somehow. That's why. Are we done here? You're wasting your time talking to me. I don't know anything. Okay, I'm done. You are?
That's right.
Well, her alibi's a little shaky, but I don't think she killed Ryoma. That's what my instincts are telling me.
Hey, so...
But if you remember anything, be sure to tell Shuichi, alright?
I believe in
He's
you.
my sidekick, you know. He's pretty good. In the end, the only thing we were able to get out of Maki was that she was here the whole time. But no one else can verify that testimony. That might be a problem later. Finally.
Already tired of investigating? Oh, you've been tired of it for a while now?
We did have to walk around a lot for this one.
Well, that's how it goes. Investigations aren't all that fun, you see.
Well, that's not true.
But it's a necessary step before we can move on to the main event. Kinda like searching the internet for that perfect porno video.
Extremely relatable.
In fact, some people think the search is the best part. Weird, huh? The class trial is starting soon. Please gather at the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard. See you later!
Shuichi!
Looks like it's time, bro. Yeah.
Dumbass.
Hey, why do you look so worried?
Don't worry about it.
You can do it. I believe in you. Believe in me.
why?
Why? Why do you trust me, Kaito? There's a chance that I'm the cult.
Idiots.
I believe in you because I want to. Do I need a reason other than that? To be honest, no. That's fair.
Huh?
Listen up.
Isn't that why you believed in Kaede? I mean, sure, I might get betrayed in the end, but
believe in
if
you.
I worry about that, I won't be able to believe in the people I want to believe in.
Shuichi,
Shuichi, we're still young. I can't die before I've had my first drink or gone to space.
let's do it.
If you're not going to get yourself in gear now, then when? Now is all you've got.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Kaito, I know.
Keep your chin up.
That's the expression I wanted to see. That's my sidekick. He's right. I just have to do it. I have to believe in myself. I have to believe that I can do this. I'm going to survive. We're going to survive.
That's it.
Maybe I don't really understand it. Maybe I don't have a reason. I don't want to live. I want to die with everyone else. No, I want to live. I want to live a long life. I don't want to die. I can't die in a place like this. You're gonna make me walk to the room all the way from here? Why are you this way? Thank God I can just teleport over there.
Everyone!
Is everyone ready? Not like we have choice, right? You are quick to understand. It's though Monokuma has trained you well.
What?
We got nothing to worry about, right, assholes? We'll figure out the culprit, won't we?
Don't worry.
Of course we don't need to worry. The top suspect is super obvious, right? Himiko, like, why would she ever? How dare you bully Himiko, you degenerate? Yeah. That's not even a Kaido anymore, is it? Wait, what? A Kaido child? Look, no, obviously not.
Either
But
way.
this matter will be discussed in due time. You should save your arguments until then.
That's right.
Let's put an end to this at the class trial.
You're right.
You're right. Engage. The door appeared before us with pomp, as if sending heroes off to war. After a pause, we all stepped toward the door. We were silent. All I could hear was our unsteady breathing. Just as we passed through the door, it started up again. Normally I wouldn't mind the shaking, but I'm feeling especially sensitive to it now. Each of us felt that trembling, though, through our entire bodies as we sank further. Without sure footing, I'm positive I would have fallen as well. Sure. My breathing was becoming more ragged. Ragged? My heart pounded harder and harder, just when I thought I would pass out from the nerves. Like the pussy I am, the elevator came to a stop. But this wasn't the end, no, it was only just beginning.
Welcome! You've hopelessly arrived once again. Did you want to come here again because of how wonderful it is? Isn't it wonderful? I put so much effort into building this place. It should be a monument.
Actually, we were the ones who used the Xyz to build this courtroom, but Father took all the credit.
Wonderful.
But I am happy to be used as a slave.
What are you saying?
You idiots are really committing to this henchman bit.
You're so cute.
You guys are just so cute that I can't help working you to the bone. You put a
lot of elaborate detail into this courtroom, almost like it's for show.
For show, huh? That's an interesting way to put it.
Is this just for show? Are you showing this to people outside?
Those people aren't with us, so you don't need to worry about them. Get it? They're not here with us. As in, they're no longer with us. You know what I mean?
Hey,
In other words, you 13 are the only ones left in the world. Now, show me just how you intend to bargain for your lives.
No, you're not going to comment on what he just said? The class trial began. Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. After falling from his former glory, he told us he had no reason to live. But even so, he said he wanted to fight beside us, to get out of here with us. For that, he was trying to find a reason to live. He might have been a little stern, but he wasn't a cold man at all. And the person who killed him is here right now. I want to believe that's a lie, but I don't want to believe it at all. Oh, Christ. But if this is where I find the truth, I won't avert my eyes anymore. This is the wish she entrusted me with. I will find the truth to get out of here with everyone alive. I'm going to survive. I can't die here in order to keep my promise to her. I will fight. I will fight for my life in this trial of truth and lies. I'd love to.